Good morning. This is Rick Gray. I just got back from the gym this morning. I work out every single day, about 5:15 in the morning. And I got to thinking this morning about a story that Jim Rohn shared a long time ago that I thought was really appropriate for what my mindset was today. He talked about doing push-ups. He said if we all fell on the floor right now and did as many push-ups as we possibly could. He said, let's say you haven't been into push-ups for some reason lately. You can't imagine why. But let's say you haven't, and 5 is the best you can do. So his question is this. You look up at the rest of us and say, hey, 5 push-ups is the best I can do. We can tell by the look on your face that's probably true. 5 is the best you can do. The question is 5 all you can do? The answer is no. 5 is not all you can do. If you rest a little, you can do 5 more, right? And if you rest a little, you can do 5 more. If you rest a little, you can do 8 more. And he says, 8? Wait a minute, I thought 5 was the best that you can do. He's like, no, you can actually repeat this process, do what you can do the best you can do, rest a little, and then do it again, and you can build up to 8. You can build up to 12. Eventually, you could build up to 50 push-ups, right? Do you think it's possible to do 50 push-ups? Of course, right? That's a great word. Of course it's possible to do 50 push-ups. How do you go from 5 to 50? Multiply something by 10. Multiply your muscle by 10. It's a miracle, right? Well, how do you get a miracle process started? Number 1, you do what you can. Number 2, you do the best you can, which is not a lot of people's philosophy, right? A lot of people don't want to do the best they can. They just do enough just to get by. So do what you can, do the best you can, and number 3 is rest very little. As Jim says, this is exciting, right? Here's what's exciting about it. You don't have to rest a week. You can just rest a little bit. Rest just enough to recover to then take on more activity, right? The purpose of life is not to rest. The purpose of life and the objective of life is to act. Rest just enough to allow us the strength to act. If we act, do what we can, do the best we can, and rest very little, we can multiply our muscle by 10. We can multiply our money by 10, go from 5 to 50. You can do the process. So just start those 3 steps. Do what you can, do the best you can, and rest very little. A lot of people do good work, but they rest too long and the weeds take the garden, right? Read the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It talks about the mind is like a fertile garden. And be careful what you plant, but also you need to take care and kill weeds. If you rest too long, the weeds take the garden. So that's the lesson for today. Do what you can, do the best you can, and rest very little. I'll talk to you soon.